Hello to you, on this beautiful snowy day. I'm greeting you with a sword. I don't know why, but I hope you're fine. So if you guys remember, last episode we looked for something called Firestone in order to make a very specific focus. And I did mention you're going to need only 2. The problem is that no, you're going to need way more, and you have to sift it and you have to get lucky. So yeah, that was fun. Also, it's not the greatest. You see, I shouldn't use my V, I need it. I just had to go on a very small exploration in order to get some slimy leaves, and what we're going to do is that we're going to make a new bolt. Now, oh yes, sorry, wrong machine. We do it in the fluid solidifier. This is going to be our new bolt, and it's going to be made out of palladium. Oh, 2 minutes, okay. I go cut the leaves, I guess. I was told this is better. I'm not sure how. Oh, it's jagged, so it does more damage. Okay, makes sense. Well, right now it's not going to have any modifiers, but it should be nighttime anytime soon, so I can just go and upgrade it. Without any upgrades, it's only 3 hit points below the one which we have, which is already fully upgraded. So yeah, that is a great bolt. And it's a bolt, so we just have to kill a few mobs. That's it. Yes, we got 1. He didn't die. Wow. For what we want to do today, we are actually going to need a very decent weapon, and preferably a crossbow. For where we are going, flight is not going to have any effects, but torches are going to be important. Even though we have night vision. Trust me, I know my own homeworld. I thought maybe we should decorate this obelisk. Yeah, it looks much nicer. Darkness is going home. I should also recharge my wand, no? Probably not, we're going to die. So this is the Eldritch dimension. There could be traps, these are knowledge fragments, these are balance shards. And the reason that I wanted torches is that you can easily get lost over here, and it's really bad if you get lost. There's no way out. Oops. Oh yeah, those things. Come on, stop. Okay. I should have brought some cobblestone. I don't need balance shards, why am I taking balance shards? We're looking for a key. Hello friends. Oh look, more friends. And crabs. And you spawned behind me. What a jerk. You see what I'm talking about? It's incredibly easy to get lost here. It's a huge maze. Aha. A dead end. Oh, and by the way, I did mention, these are knowledge fragments, nothing special. And the other ones are traps, but I keep ignoring them. Which is actually not a very great idea if you're injured and you're trying to retreat. I saw some cobwebs. Ah yes, we have found it. We have found the gateway. I need to find the stupid key. Let's spam torches so that I don't get lost. So many crabs. There's a spawner, I know. I have brought some golden apples and revitalization. I don't think there's any point of even trying to go in there. Yeah, there's no point. Also, just in case you're wondering, that is the spawner. It's just that I can't reach it to break it. Oh, and yeah, that's what we should have done. Over here, we want to be perfectly sane. Because imagine if you're fighting the boss and you get warp. Oh, and fun fact of the day, cheating here doesn't work. You can't even fly. Ah yes, I was looking for this. Oh, I forgot this is GregTech New Horizons. It takes ages to break a spawner. Ironically, I was gonna say nothing spawned. The key should be this way. Okay, let me find the stupid key. I'll be right back. Okay, it seems we have discovered some taint. We actually need that taint, but it's near the portal. I think I have gone through every single possible location, but I can't find the key. We haven't met the boss yet, and I'm already dying. I'm breaking every block except the stupid thing that I have to break. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the key. It's been ages. We have it. But these are actually nice. Ancient rock. Later on we're going to come here for blocks, don't you worry. Torches on the left means that we're going the correct way. We're going back. Oh, come on. Okay, this is the boss room. Good. So what we are looking for over here is something amazing. Something primordial. If I manage to kill him, of course. I'm just waiting to regen some health. Didn't I bring a marshmallow? Yeah. We have that. Yeah, that's super fast regen. Let's open the door. Hello? Dad? How are you? Let's take a selfie. Oops. Actually, we should be incredibly careful with him, and we have already gotten like a crazy amount of warp. He's following me. Yeah, this is gonna go so bad without the marshmallow. Also, he has like some sort of an anti-cheaty thing, so I think this is why he's moving so fast. Yeah. Where's my pearl? Ah, it's over there. Thank you. We can go home. Oh, and I kind of forgot. We have gained a crazy amount of temporary warp, so what we need to do is that we need to take a bath. Immediately. Yes, you see? Warp is at maximum. Come on, just a few more steps. I'm almost there. Okay, we made it. We're good. And now that I have scanned the primordial pearl, something should be unlocked. Yes, it has been unlocked. I have to do research. Let me do some scrubbing and make sure that we don't have a crazy amount of warp, and I'll be right back. Actually, we're good. 49 permanent warp. That's it. I have used the primordial pearl in order to make the primal crusher, and the pearl is gone. But I personally believe this is the best use of a primordial pearl. This stupid thing is a shovel, an excavator, and a pickaxe. Awesome. The only problem is that it doesn't really work on GregTech ores, which is not a big deal. It's quite handy for day-to-day jobs, like building. Also, as a reward, we got a void aspected wand. And look at the amount of discount. It's like 10% more than our Thaumium boss silverwood wand. In other news, I have made myself 2 more foci. Voila! Ender chest. And the best part of this ender chest is that you can put your dolly inside because it's a chest. I don't really know how to make the vanilla ender chest, for some reason it's locked, but I don't care, I have it on a wand. It was not very expensive, all you needed was some indirium. That's it. The second focus that I made is the primal focus. We are not going to do that near the base because there's a chance that it's going to spawn a random node. I don't know, it could be a hungry node. But it does that. Also, we have to scan the projectile, but later on. In the meantime, I have been working a teeny tiny bit on our witchery and forestry area. Look, it's flat, nice, and clean. I also thought for our witchery base, it does make sense to have a set of huts on top of the lake. Maybe it will look nice. I will try, I don't know. And if you guys remember, over here there was an eerie biome, which I'm removing it bit by bit. Actually, I'm not removing it, this guy is. The ethereal bloom. It has a garbage range, it's like 8 blocks, but if you plant it, slowly it will remove the biome. And it shall be stored to its former glory. Which the former glory was tropical rainforests. So first things first, I have been doing a ton of forestry. Where is it? Yeah, you see, I got hill cherry and I got apples, which I'm using for a roof. But the main problem is that we're getting tons of butterflies, and I was thinking, how do we get rid of them? Which apparently it's going to take far longer than I was expecting. I need a ton of tungsten steel. Maybe at least 1000 ingots? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. See you in about 2 years. Good morning. Yes, it is the next day because I finished everything at late at night, so I was lazy to record. I had to wait until morning. And just in case you're wondering, yes, we're going to make the ExxonMobil chemical plant, made out of tungsten. For making pest killers, it does not have to be made out of tungsten steel. Steel is sufficient enough, but we are also going to use this guy in order to make some rocket fuel, so I didn't want to upgrade it for a very long time. Hence, we're going with tungsten steel. Also, since it was early in the morning and my voice was more garbage than usual, I decided to go mining. I did mention last episode that we are very short on platinum, so I hit a lot of chalcopyrite veins, or more precisely, copper veins. I also went for some nickel. I even went to the nether for chalcopyrite, which I'm never ever going to do that again. Anyways, I also hit some salt, some magnesium, etc. And I also hit some oil sand veins, and well, we have 64 stacks. There should be a bit more in the backpacks. Yeah, there's more. I should make a drill for oil. Mining for it is not the best. I can also use the miner, but I'm really lazy to move it. But in the meantime, let me show you something funny which I realized when I was making tungsten steel. Oh, I turned off the turbines, so we're out of power. Okay. What I wanted to tell you is that we have 2 blast furnaces, right? They work at IV, they have HSSG coils, and they can process tungsten steel in 31 seconds. We have 2 of them, right? So that's 15.5 seconds for 1 ingot. It takes 17 seconds to cool it down. I'm cooking tungsten steel faster than I can cool it down. I don't know, for some reason I found it funny. Also, I have another question. I had to make some hot spring water. This is from GregTech, but it should be from Biomes of Plenty. You can't pick it up with a bucket or a cell, so I'm assuming you cannot place it down. Is there any way of placing it down? If you know, please let me know. Oh, and I realized, instead of going mining with torches, I just take a magnum torch. I have night vision, I just want to stop mobs from spawning, that's it. Look at all those chalcopyrite. potential platinum, and iridium, and palladium. There's actually way more, it's just that I can't carry anymore. Yeah, you see? What did I tell you? Actually not a whole lot more. That's it. It's okay, I can mine more. But first things first, let us assemble our chemical plant. As usual, the first question is, where do we assemble it? Since our oil production is over here and we also need to make kerosene for rocket fuel, I think it makes sense to have it somewhere around here, which there is no space. Huh. I did extend our garbage platform, but I think we're just going to do it over here. It's going to be in line with the oil refinery. And besides, it's a 7x7x7, so it's not that massive. Also, this is an ideal location for setting up GregTech machines because this is a desert, it doesn't rain. Ever. So, the chemical plant, and I'll be honest with you, we might need more blocks, but we will see. So there's going to be a 7x7x7 of tungsten steel machine casing, which should be something like this. Yes. Then we're going to fill it in with HV machine casings. I don't think the direction matters, we can just put it however we want. Then we have to go back to page 11 again. A 3x3 of coils, pipe casings, coils again, and I have already messed it up. We need 9 more pipe casings. And fear not, we should have tons of tungsten. Hopefully. Yes, we have tons. Do I have frames? I can make frames. One of the issues of having your ender chest in your wand is that whenever your wand is out of V, you cannot access your ender chest. Can I open it? Thank you. I was going to say that we had tons and tons of tungsten steel, but we need to make more. Because I'm almost out and I'm not really sure if I'm out of casings or not. That one is not going to work. You're going to work. It takes time for the turbines to heat up. That's the problem. Yes, 100%. So I should be able to turn you on too? No? Why? It's okay, one of them can rest. So, 9 more pipe casings. In building this stupid structure, I think flight is going to help a bit. So we had the tungsten machine casings, we have the HV machine holes, coils, pipe casing, coils, 1 more pipe casing, 1 more layer of coils, again another 5x5 of HV machine holes, we surround it with tungsten steel casing, and then we just connect the corners, like so. There, did you form? Yeah, okay, that's not the thing. I made a teeny tiny boo-boo. We need more tungsten casings. Not a crazy amount more, just 15. Well, that's already 9. What the hell I was doing here? So first off, you need a ring of machine casing around the bottom coil and on the top coil. The roof is just machine casings, the tungsten. Now you should be good. You're being a jerk. Well, yeah, as usual, I think I made a huge boo-boo. Tiered machine casing. This is HV machine hall. Yeah, I was wondering because last time that we did this, I did not have a problem with the side. Also, I got 55. There has to be 57. 56? 57, where was it? I'm just hoping I don't have to make it again and we should be able to disassemble it. Yeah, we can. We use the gold. Maybe. No, we also don't lose the gold. But I lose polyethylene and a bit of stainless steel. Finally, that was the problem. We're done with it. I mean, we're not done, we have to make the pest killer, which I have been making, and let me get the rest of the garbage. Okay, I think we have everything we're going to need. It's circuit number 21, which is incredibly difficult to find because you can't read these guys, but I think it's this one. 24, 23, 22, 21, yes. Catalyst goes inside the catalyst housing, some methanol, oxygen, maintenance, and DU work. Yeah? Okay, I finally managed to get it to work and this is a very unintuitive structure. I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. The thing is, I was using tungsten steel pipe casing, correct? That means I think it's going to do like 8 recipes at a time and well, we're going to need 32 buckets of methanol and oxygen. That times 8 is going to be 256 buckets of each and every one and well, since our tier machine casings are HV, our hatches are also going to be HV, so they can only hold 64 buckets. And this guy, because of the tungsten steel pipes, was looking for 256 buckets of each and every one of them, which obviously we didn't have. I switched it to steel, and we should have it somewhere? Yes, here. I have my pest killer. We're done. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Pest killer has a range of 5 chunks. We should be able to put it, I don't know, anywhere, I guess. I put you here. Just in case. And I think it's not supposed to consume the pest killer. It's just there forever. Also kills all the bats every 30 seconds, which is nice. So wait a minute, I made the tungsten steel coils. For rocket, are we going to have a problem? Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a problem. Liquid oxygen. Then again, maybe not. 8 times of that is like 16 buckets. That will fit. I'm also going to put a pest killer next to my base, just for the bats. Now that we have our pest killers, I should be able to focus on our witchery area as well as doing some forestry. But the problem is, when I was making tungsten steel, I noticed something is wrong. And I'm very sorry to say that, they're a bit urgent. Silicon dioxide, which is something that you will get in the thousands, used to give you oxygen. And unfortunately right now, it doesn't really do that. So I do have a massive problem with oxygen. This is nitrogen, it's always full. This is hydrogen, it's almost always full. And the reason that it's empty, it's because I just made a huge batch of tungsten, so I used it a lot. But you know, it's catching up. However, this is the situation with oxygen. It's always empty. And the reason that it's always empty is because of this. Nitric acid. We're using a ton of nitric acid in order to process some ores and also make nitration mixture for nitrobenzene. Although now that the nitrobenzene tank is full, I guess oxygen is going to catch up. But you do get the point. Oxygen is a problem. The other problem is chlorine. We need it in a massive quantity, and until right now I was centrifuging sodalite, salt, etc. That's really not gonna cut it, and we need to start making some salt water and electrolyze that. Which isn't actually a very bad thing to start with, because it's going to give us sodium hydroxide, which if we electrolyze it, we get more oxygen. So let me get a few gizmos, and I'll be right back. So I was gathering some gizmos, and then I had a thought. I was going to use single block machines, but we can make salt water in a large chemical reactor, obviously. And if we use circuit number 9, we don't get tiny dust. That is good. Considering the fact that I have solved the problem with stellite, we might as well also get an industrial electrolyzer. Then it's just going to be 2 machines. That's it. It's just gonna take a bit longer because I need to make the tungsten steel reinforced borosilicate glass block. Well, it did take a teeny tiny bit longer, not just because I had to make the tungsten steel reinforced borosilicate glass block. It's because we needed to have 2 electrolyzers. Oh, and awesome, it's not working. The thing is, I think we're out of gas tiers. Yeah, I set the circuit so that we don't get any tiny dust, and we need to gather 9 gas tiers in order to get salt water. But we are doing it in a large chemical reactor. That is mixing gas tiers with water, so we get salt water, and as a result we also get some potassium and lithium. The resulting salt water goes inside an electrolyzer, and what we're getting is obviously chlorine. And a ton of chlorine. I voided the tank once by mistake. The sodium hydroxide that we're getting from the first electrolyzer goes inside the second one, we get oxygen, hydrogen, and sodium. It works incredibly fast and our gas farm is not keeping up, but there's also no point of keeping up because how much chlorine are we going to need? I mean, look, 2 seconds. And that gives you 9 buckets of salt water, so that's a decent number. So I'm not going to improve the gas farm, for the moment this will do. I will add more details, don't you worry. As for the hydrogen part, well, we were already doing great, so I can't really complain. As for oxygen, still we're doing garbage, but at least once in a while, yeah, you see, we get a teeny tiny bit more. At least whatever our production was, now it's like quadrupled. I have been trying to understand what the hell is wrong because we have tons of nitrobenzene. I think it's filling up the buffers in the pipes. It's just that down here I don't really know which pipe. Ah, it's still making nitration mixture. Interesting. Well, I also took a ton of nitric acid and we're going to use that in order to make aqua regia, so yeah, that's also another cause. But over time I think it's going to be fine. Anywho, we are having a huge production of sulfuric acid, but what we want in order to make aqua regia is diluted sulfuric acid. So I'm just mixing it with water. For the moment we have 16, can I have 4? Thank you. I wanted it to be an even number, 20 nitric acid and 20 cells of diluted sulfuric acid. And obviously I want all of this for platinum. Oh, you have to do it in a mixer. Why? Well, I'll wait for you to finish, I guess. Oh, you're done. Okay. Yeah, how hard is it to make a mixer? Stab alloy? No. No. Just no. Well, I'm doing it manually, it's not the best, but it works. Also, it just poops it out, which is always nice. It's just that it was a bit of a boring job, cause I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, that gives us 13 large titanium fluid cells. That's not bad. Also, I'm not really sure if there is any merit of going with this recipe with aqua regia or going with nitric acid. The second one looks a bit cheaper. Also, I had to make a few modifications here because we needed an extra tank. This one has 3 fluid outputs. Oh no, this one has only 1 fluid output. The next one has 3 fluid outputs. Also, it doesn't really give you anything. That's it, platinum concentrate? Technically speaking, I should start automating this. The problem is that I don't really want to touch this platinum line until we get access to ender tanks. Which I think it's something that we can craft, but it's still very expensive for us, yeah. I'm not really sure what to do, but we'll figure out a way. For the moment, I just have to craft it in badges, that's it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.